Hi everyone, this is Diane. I am here to work on part 5 of this start to finish series on making a hardcover journal with this vintage school book. So part 5 is going to be, let's start putting pockets and ephemera in these journals. So I started a video, but I was sorting through all this handmade ephemera stuff that I have, and it ended up taking it was more involved than I wanted it to be. So here we are. I have the handmade pockets that I just made, and then some that I've had in this stash for a while. So I'm just going to start going through the pages and decide where I want a pocket, and then I will select a pocket. I like to have something interesting on the very first page, so I often put a pocket on the front, and sometimes just a pretty picture. But today we will do a pocket. And if I don't want any of these, you know, I can use scraps that I've cut off and make fun pockets. I think I'd have to trim some of that off if I wanted to use it. See, the boy is way over here and the plane is way up there. These are the ones I made for these journals. I think I like this color with it. And this goes with it. It's text that goes with that picture. Yeah, I think I'll just glue that on. And then I'll put this in, and then I might put something a little taller in there. I have some flashcards here I might look at and see if I want to add those. So since I'm basically using ready-made ephemera, it wasn't ready-made until I made it. It's not like store-bought ephemera. But, so this part should go pretty fast. I've done all the other stuff. So I have these telling time flashcards. I think it would be fun to tuck one in there. It's glossy on this side, but it's matte. Well, semi-matte on that side, so possibly could be written on. But I'd probably just enjoy having it for decoration. I don't want to stick it down too far because it might get down into the glue and get stuck. And you know, I've done that a time or two. So since I have that, I'm going to go ahead and put something similar on the other front pages. These other pockets will go in the other 2 journals that I'm making. I thought I had some more of the Alice and Jerry illustrations made into pockets. There's one, but those are the big ones. Well, it's not quite as big. I could do that. I could do this one too, but I had intended this to be a journal card. But whatever I need it for. But I do like the coloring of this one on this page. And I can glue it a little bit over, or this won't be glued. This end won't be glued. So it's okay if it overlaps the ribbon. I'm just gonna corner punch. I punched the illustration, but then I glued it to cardstock, so I need to punch that too. Well, I'm going to have to trim it because it's leaving some of the white showing. don't want it to be too close to the fold, because as the signature fills up and gets fatter, this will be more curved. And I'll find something to put in that pocket later. I like that. I've had this in my stash for quite a while. Now, I did not glue at the bottom of these pockets, so the tags will all, I think I should have. I want some little tags tucked in there. So I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to put some glue at the bottom of the top two tags. This one will already have glue at the bottom. So now I can put little things in each of those packets. Okay, that's the front pockets done. Thinking maybe a side pocket here. Let me see if I have one of these that could be a side pocket. This is the science book. Yes, this is for the science book. So this will go in here somewhere. That was taken from a different vintage science book a long time ago. Yeah, these are all too wide. So look at this wallpaper. That would be a cute side pocket. I might glue this to cardstock to give it some more stability because it's pretty flexible. Or even just a thinner piece of paper. Doesn't have to be cardstock. I'll have it on this side. It's just about the right size. Not going to stick it in there because it's too close to the edges and it might get glue on it. I'll try to put 2 pockets in the front half of the signature and 2 in the back half. I could put a fun pocket on this maybe. I don't want to cover up too much, so a small pocket. I like him. I thought he was going to be a journal card, but he just looks like a tuck spot. That looks darling. Maybe one of these index cards would be good stuck in there. That's one signature. Just for now, I can use this extra piece of scrapbook paper, maybe tucked in here. Trim it a little bit around the corners and it'll be a tuck spot, but I'll put something else in there too. This makes, or not a tuck spot, a journaling space. So this makes a nice journaling space because you open it up and you've got a lot of space there. This doesn't always work as well as this one, so I use the other one when I can, but my fingers have been sore lately, the joints, so it's a little difficult to use that one. That looks cute. I think this page here could use some color. So maybe that could be a tuck spot instead of a card, but I don't know. This whole collection was made with a creative, what's it called? Creative Expressions die set, and then I stamped some lines that I have. So I think I'll add that there. I needed a nice wide page to put it on, and these journals will take care of some of my wide items. I don't know why. I don't think I want it open. Well, yeah, I'll leave it open in the back. If I put a pocket on this, it would help straighten that out. Which I think being enclosed inside the book would help straighten it out too, but we'll give it a head start. So there are lots and lots and lots of styles of pockets you can do. The easiest, I think, is just like this, a pocket that's horizontal at the bottom of the page. But Also, all kinds of tuck spots, different shapes, side tucks, belly bands. Oh, this one already has a pocket because I wanted one to go with that lace. Oh, that's cute. I'm going to look at my fabric pockets that I saw the other day. I didn't think I would need any in these journals, but those are all fabric pockets. Let's see what we can find. That's too close to the fold. I have some more flashcards here that are picture word flashcards. And I'll probably put something else in that pocket too. So this journal will have an extra pocket right now because I want to put one on the back. It just has that bonus one from the lace. So these index cards could also be pockets like that. I like the yellow one. Got yellow bananas there. And I will probably add a little embellishment on this. You can also write on that pocket. I like that. I could put this on as a pocket, and then you can open it up and take the cards out and write on them. Ooh, and I can put some stuff in there too. I think I want to do something with the Campbell soup can. So I will make a pocket small enough for this, or just find a pocket small enough for that. Well, these are, some of these are pockets and some are journaling cards. This is another masterboard piece. I think I will sew around that though. I'll use my brown thread and sew around it, and then tuck this in. Oh, this is supposed to be a tab in here. I didn't sew that on. I remember Hydrox cookies. There was, back in the day when they were first making Hydrox and Oreo, Hydrox was the leader. They were very popular. Okay, we've got pockets. And I will add other embellishments too. I have these little pieces. So I'd like to put at least one of those little pieces in each journal. They're left over from my master board that I made tags with, tags and pockets. I might end up trimming a little bit off of the top or the bottom of that one so that it fits in there easier. Here I think I will add some paper for journaling. I have, some kinds of vintage paper somewhere. I think this is it. That's dyed. Well, I like this. I don't know, think it's vintage. Might be vintage, but it's not really old. But I like him, so I'm going to add him here. I have other things to tuck in pockets that I haven't pulled yet. Just some, journaling cards and playing cards and just kind of ephemera that I have stashed around this room. Maybe I'll find an index card, a postcard. Oh, I'm hitting the camera, I'm sorry. This is just a box of some smaller tags, and I have a box that has some bigger tags, and then I have a little box that has tiny tags. This is a digital. I'll back that with something to make it stiffer. I think that would look cute in there. Perfect. Well, I could put a belly band there, but I don't have a belly band made. And I think I'm running out of time for this video. Well, I could make a belly band that's vertical and just tuck something in there, or just, we'll just make that a little pocket right there. How about that? Because that looks really cute. It's nice to be able to just get out some stuff that I made a long time ago and use it. I'm going to look at some things that I stamped. Here's my stamped collection of things. This has some words I can cut out. I hear people mowing. I feel like I should mow. I have a spot, a section of my yard that my grandson didn't do because the battery died. I have a battery powered mower, and even though it's a small yard, a lot of times it dies before it's done. So I've got this patch to do, and I hear somebody mowing, and I'm thinking I need to go out there and do that patch, but I don't want to. And he's at his dad's house this week. Let's use some of this stuff. You know, whatever I don't use, I'll have to put back in these, whatever container they came out of. Sometimes that's a pain. But it is nice to have ready-made things. So if you don't have a stash of ready-made things and you're following along with me, if you have stamps, you know, take some time to stamp some things, and some things that will go with whatever journal you're making. So this is an eclectic journal, so I can use all kinds of fun things like this side up. I think they're fun to use. You don't have to have a reason. It's an airmail. It's a stamp that I have. I stamped it on vintage paper. So that's cool. Things to do. Okay, I think I have enough stuff pulled out, so we're going to go through one signature and maybe add some embellishments. Guess I wasn't done. There's so many interesting things in here. Yeah, that's my first signature. Okay, I'm going to start here. Don't know why that's in there. This is pretty stiff paper. Oh, I know why it's cut that way, because the lines go out that way, but it just looks kind of funky. We'll just trim around it and make it a heart. So I will do another video that is going to focus on embellishing. So I'll do more of this stuff in that video. But I'll pull other things too, like some vintage stickers or stamps, like postage stamps, or little vintage embellishments that I have that I can use. So I'm not sure if I have all the pockets in here that I'm going to do, but we have a good start on them. So they're thickening up and filling up this cover. There's still room to grow. And this is the fun stuff for me. Just go through and add stuff. Let me know what you think about that. I was thinking about pulling these sorts of things and just adding them into a packet to send so that you could decorate your own pages. I have heard from some of you that you like having them fully embellished. But I would just really like to know what those of you watching this video today think. I'm going to embellish these, but maybe sometime do you think I should make some that are not embellished and then just make a packet of things to send with it? Because I've done that before. It's really hard for me to not embellish. So let me know what you think. So I enjoyed having you come and play along with me today, and I hope you were having fun. These journals are coming along very nicely, and we'll do some more work on them in the next video. And I will see you then. Have a creative day. Bye.